Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair! Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom! Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
Oh, yes. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through
Lord
Friday.
forbid we start with me.
Shut up. 9-ish to 11-ish. And the rumbling on the mic always go to Miss Trimble Hands herself, the one that only Lake B.
I don't tremble.
Lake B
That's the one thing that don't happen. I ain't scared of nothing but your breath when I show up to work.
I need to keep a toothbrush around there.
You need to stop buying coffee at gas stations.
I don't buy that no more.
You sound retarded. Am I allowed to say that out loud?
I mean, hey.
If we can politically correctly use the word retarded, and it had a definition and it was a face there, you would see Miles like.
Anyway,
I thought it was funny.
Like, just because you look cute on certain days, you need to just move the chair. There you go. Put over there. So, so listen. Lake look cute certain days, and I just appreciate you look cute today. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen,
Lake
it is
B
Lake B everywhere. What's going on, everybody? I am so thankful and grateful to be here. And before I start telling jokes and being rude, I just want to take a moment to say once again, in my life's journey, I've been a degree of separation from losing somebody. Benedictine class of 1996 lost a very beloved soul, Tamika Moore. And it's always said, especially being an African-American woman and mother, to know that we are losing so many black women in our 40s before we even get a chance to really experience life in our 50s. And I just want to just send love and prayers out to her family and friends, because we always think it for the future.
Yeah.
And we always think this Christmas, what we're going to do, or next year's cruise, or 5 years from now, I'll be married in X, Y, and Z. And then life can be changed. I also want to give a shout out to Jesus for not picking me for the rapture.
That was a good one.
I'm so happy he left me here so I can too live a life that I want to live.
I think I don't think that has nothing to do with
And thirdly, I want to say shout out to my son, King Marcus Lewis Jameson, who is 14 years old today.
All right, happy birthday,
changed
King.
my life.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, King. Happy birthday. And you shouldn't be seeing this show because you should be in school sleep, because that's what you do.
Sean, she is not funny. Do not tell her that.
But King, I love you so much, and this show will be this show will be archived for years and years and years, and this is my imprint on the world. So I want to let my son know that you changed me, and you are the best thing that ever happened to me in my life, and I thank you for choosing me to be your mom. Now back to the shenanigans. Miles is ugly.
King, you and the toothbrush was the best thing that ever happened to your mama. Listen, but no, the shout out to you. Like, I met your whole crew. Hey, Britt. I met your whole crew this weekend, and it was dope meeting them.
You met my whole crew this weekend.
Yeah, your book club.
Okay, because I'm like, what, you stalker? I was at the crib. I was in the bushes. So you met the book club.
Yeah, they was dope. They was real dope.
I love those girls, and I wanted to get them on the show, but everybody work in the morning.
Yeah. Well, shout out to them for they like, we gonna be there Friday. I was jealous. I like, what y'all doing here? They was like, we will see you Friday.
They volunteer. Yeah. I mean, I told you and that is Sisters Read, Wine, and Dine. I am the wine and dine sister for the most part, but I have read September. Well, I listened to September's book.
Okay.
And just real quick, one of the things I learned, I had Audible. I had Audible for a month. You get a free month subscription. They gave me 2 credits, so I was able to catch. We're reading a 3-book series by Kennedy Ryan, and it's amazing. The first book is I Can't Remember, and the other one is Before I Let Go, I think.
I Can't Remember the title?
No. It's like Let's Stay Together Before I Let Go. But no, it's Kennedy Ryan's books. A Black author. We read a lot of Black books. Having Audible was great because I was able to get both books in. By the end of September, I finished the second book. But real quick, if you have a library card, which is on my list of things to do tomorrow, there are free Audible apps like Hoopla. So tomorrow, let's start reading. Go to the library, and we're going to get library cards. Okay. And we're going to start listening more and trying to make our minds more active, because it really changed me, even listening to a book.
I keep trying to tell Chanie.
It changed me.
It changed me.
And it is good to be able to get inside of people's heads.
Yeah, I love to get.
I want somebody to get mine.
Shut up.
I know you took my words.
He's like, that was my line.
Freaky is freaky dude.
Right. Your mama watching.
You talking to my shirt?
Yeah, your mama. No,
he
watching.
Said nice shirt. I think Tone's talking about mine.
He's talking about mine.
I don't have one of them.
Toxic talk.
Hey, you know what? What I noticed about the Oscars, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody gonna win, but it's gonna be some upsets.
I like how you try to put that.
I don't know what that means.
Everybody's gonna win, but it's gonna be some upset.
I put like this. Hypothetically speaking, if Tone win, I win. If Tone win,
no, that's cute.
Chanie wins. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get that. Like, everybody was like, but Lake, if the Rise of Our Morning Show win,
you win.
I'm like, I ain't going up there with all them. That's like 7 motherfuckers. Like,
listen,
if I win, I win. Like, if Lake wins, I win.
If I have to come to your seat and grab
I'll
you
be
by the
escorting
hand,
people to their seats.
You will be up there with us.
Hey, caller, how are you? And thank you for calling before we even got to the topic.
I just saw what you said.
I wanted to chime in to the conversation that we were talking about. You do have on a nice shirt, and they're held up by some nice things. All of a sudden, think about watermelons now.
Well, they have some great ones at Walmart, Woodseeds, and apparently they're sweeter now. Watermelon season. So pick us up one.
Hey, go ahead, Tom.
Nice shirt, Doc.
Yeah. I might as well, because it's gonna be my last day wearing it. I'm gonna use it as a diaper on Friday. So listen.
Wait a minute. So let's talk about Oscar, since we got you on the line.
Okay.
You're nominated, correct?
I am twice.
For what category?
We are. There's no I in team. We are.
It sounds like an I.
It sounds like an I to me.
If we win,
You just heard me fix it. Y'all didn't fix it. I did.
okay. So, what are you nominated for?
We are nominated for Best Team Duo Group and Best Controversial.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say something controversial now, since we got you on the line?
I can say
I
something
started
now.
off controversial talking about those watermelons, but I want to do the opposite of controversial. I want to say there's not going to be many upsets because the whole team winners, and whoever win, and whoever lose still won.
There you go.
I didn't feel that way last year when I lost.
This year totally dope. Me and Calvin Deal was just texting this morning. And I was just telling them how much doper this year was because everybody fuck with everybody, which is dope as hell because there's nobody like you don't usually see a lot of groups of people that get along. There's always some behind the back bullshit, and I haven't seen. And I shouts out to Miles for being the head of the you know what I'm saying?
Head of the church.
And shouts out to all his disciples, because all the women. Listen, people don't even know it. Doc got the Black Charlie's Angels, and motherfuckers ain't even hip.
I sure do. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They not hip.
Well, I'm who am I? I can be Charlie. I'm the one that's always missing.
You're the most violent one.
Yeah, she is.
No, I'm not an angel. No, the angels are Shan Maria and Gigi. Those the angels. And then Brittany, one of them got fired, and then Brittany came on and took her place. Like usually, if they even record, and I don't know, they don't invite me. It may be 2 minutes before they need a stand-in, like last week when they said, "Hey, lady, everybody said they didn't want to host. Would you like to come in now?" But Tone, I wish you luck. I do wish your team luck.
He's been trying to talk since you've been running your mouth.
I apologize, Tone. You got anything else to say?
I don't have much to say. I just was chiming in and telling the family good morning, and I saw that winning shirt that Miles had on. He's manifesting an award for us, and I love him for that.
Wait till you see the shirt I wear tomorrow.
Tone, thank you so much for chiming in, and we wish you the best of luck. Hey, real quick, what you wearing?
I'm gonna be pretty clean. I'm throwing a suit on this year. I ain't get that.
Okay.
The whole crew suiting and boots.
Okay, and the next, are you bringing a date?
No, I'm coming. I'm bringing the gang. I'm bringing my supporters with me at the table, full of supporting gang.
You know what? I admire that. Can I sit at that table? Because I don't even have a date. I don't have anybody who's going to be there to support me.
We gonna be there to support you.
No, see, that don't
the
make me
whole
feel bad.
building is supporting you. That's the thing that's so dope about. That's the thing that's so dope about this Oscars. Everybody's supporting the whole. But we did it last year.
Yeah.
We deal with the supporters that support through action. Don't talk me to death. Show me. And the ones that showed up, they show up. They with us every year.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
And shout out to Tone and them for showing up.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who showed up at
So we suited and booted. That's the.
All right, y'all. Let me finish
You
watching.
cut me off again. I'm gonna cut the shit out you. All right. Shout out to everybody who
See you on Friday, Miss Africa.
Shout out to everybody who joined us with Pancakes and Podcast.
I wish you was getting that. Shit, it's already the one in October. By the time you get the announcement out,
It is.
I know.
October 11th.
October 11th. October 11th, we will be having another podcast and pancakes.
Yeah, it's Pancakes and Podcast.
Okay, whatever.
Vice versa.
I really, really loved that day. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who listen, and we're not famous people whatsoever, but if you listen and you support us, $5 for all you can eat pancakes and just to converse and have conversation with like-minded people is just an amazing networking event. I honestly was looking forward to the 11th because my calendar was clear and I had absolutely nothing to do. And here comes somebody else scheduling some shit to do.
Good morning, Richard.
It's every second Saturday.
Oh Lord, forever?
Forever.
That makes me sad. I hate shit to do on Saturday morning.
I hate it.
Yes.
I hate it even more on Sunday, but Saturday, like, that pisses me off too. Shout out to the people who think it makes sense to vote for everybody in one category. Which is the dumbest shit I ever heard.
It makes great sense.
But it makes no sense. It makes no mathematical sense at all.
It makes great sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
And how do can I get a Chanie explanation?
Hell no.
Sure. It makes great sense because, like Tone was saying before, we are all supporting of each other, right? So the fact that you are able to vote more than once, it just lets you know that your vote can be spread in more than one area and reach more than one person.
Can I ask you this?
Sure.
If you vote for both presidential candidates, does it bring one of them closer to winning?
If you're black, no.
Because then it'll go based off of the other votes. That'll sway the party.
Okay, answer this. What's 1 minus 1?
Say nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
If you want
y'all gonna argue that point.
Nothing.
It's not. Listen.
Got hit in the motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, I love. We gonna
At the end of the day, it makes perfect mathematical sense.
What, 0?
Let's get to the topic of the day.
Listen, because you like if one cancel one out. Listen.
This ain't no date. So anyway, listen. Hey y'all, let's go to the topic of the day.
Let's go to the topic today.
Topic of today is tone. I definitely voted for girth and controversy.
Well, speaking of girth.
Good morning, Miss Monique.
Well, this is the reason why I broke up with my boyfriend before last night.
Right.
Not enough.
Renee, no lie. It's too hard to vote this year. It is. Renee, it's really hard. It's really hard. Oh, it's really hard. So shout out to Candace because she's laughing for no reason. Let's go to the topic of the day.
Candace is dope.
Yes. And Renee is crying, throwing up, and laughing. Okay.
Crying, throwing up.
Okay.
So today's topic today is life after breakup, y'all.
Oh, Lord.
I would love for you guys to call in so we can cut you off.
I'm going to lunch early.
What is the call-in number?
810-560-0658. 810-560-0658. We sound like that bold commercial.
877. Call now.
777-9311.
9311.
You know that song?
No.
11, yeah.
No, she don't.
Yes, I do.
Do it.
I know the chorus.
Do the hook.
777-9311.
Them knockers over there knocking at
you. That's not
it. All I know is the number.
Hey,
listen, but I know
she
the
was
song.
doing like this. And it's just like,
You got that light on it.
I love my light today.
The light on the boobies. If it ain't no Tubi, the light on boobies.
People be calling about the pretty young one. That's what they be like. She's the pretty young one. So life after breakups, y'all. How far do we want to go? Okay, so I'm gonna go. Baby, give me a call. Shit.
Baby, let me
Pull up on me.
But you know what? One of the breakups that I'm gonna talk about is when my very first real boyfriend in high school. When I was 17, he was 21. I love Steven. Rest in peace. You know.
Damn.
So no. But real quick, caller. I'm gonna finish my story real quick, and then we're gonna let you talk. But one of the things I did to Steven when I got to college, I wrote him a Dear John letter because my life changed so quickly from high school to college, and I seen like men, and then I realized a 21-year-old didn't have no business dating a 17-year-old, and he was the one riding the bus, and I had the car, and I realized that I deserved more.
Yeah.
Right.
And so when I got to college, life after that breakup was free. I grew. I was able to learn different men, get played by different men.
I was a whole form.
I was in whole form. I was. You was at college. I mean, when you go to a college of 16,000 people and there's only 498 black people, you tend to make it a community. Caller, how you doing?
I feel like this Drake. Hey, Renee.
Hey, Miss Drake.
Drake, get your head.
Are you visiting SpongeBob this morning? Because it sounds like you're underwater.
Listen.
Okay.
She like y'all not gonna do this to me.
That's right, because I came with great compliments.
We appreciate you always.
No, but for real, that's exactly like you have to go through a whole lot of you have to go through it to get what you want. Sometimes life after a breakup, for some people it's wonderful. For most, it sucks. Mm-hmm. Unless it's a big thing, and you can suck that.
Oh.
You feel me?
Oh.
We hear.
All right.
Just suck it.
But bam,
Great advice
on that one.
Great advice.
Good morning, Mimi.
And I think I'm gonna just end it on that one.
All right.
Okay, we love it.
That was
it. Thank you.
If you
That is Renee Drake, everybody, the
She
comedian.
said suck it. She just said suck it.
Which will also be at the Oscars presenting an award.
And sometimes that's a reason not to break up.
Yeah. If you
And
suck
that's
it.
and so that's the real tea right there, because more people stay together because of good sex
Yes.
other than anything. So if you know that you're in a bad relationship, get the hell out, because it's better dick out in the sea.
Yes.
All right, bye.
Call
Thank
me.
you.
All right, call me later on.
Is that the
Drake.
Black Sea? what sea?
So, Mark said,
And but y'all know that's a river that we off of. Don't go looking for dick in there.
Okay, Mark, I have a question. You say, yeah, because we cheat until y'all break up with us. So if y'all do y'all shenanigans, right, and she decides to forgive you, you saying that you just know it's a matter of time before her get back is gonna happen. So you just like, I'm gonna cheat until she breaks up with me.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
I don't understand the point of being in a relationship. Go ahead and explain it, because I think it's a man's point of view. Like, men get in relationships to cheat. What's the point?
We don't get in relationships to cheat.
I don't think it's ever anybody. I don't think it's anybody's
Mark is
first
delusional.
point or first choice.
I definitely want to go back to the delusional girl, Tuma Nikki. What's her name?
Miss Brooks, please.
Hey, look. Oh, Tuma Nikki.
No, that's a Tamu Nikki.
I don't know if her name Tamu, because if she say, no, my name is Tumuji, I don't want to go through it.
Breakups, I never had anyone break up with me, so I'll be all right. She's a Scorpio.
Yeah, she's a Scorpio. And I'm going to tell you.
How you know?
Because at the end of the day, we're not done until we're done.
Right.
So she could be right.
But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this. She's lying. Because it's not about who broke up with who. Right?
No, because if she says it's not over, then it's not over.
No,
she said she's the cheater.
Oh, exactly. I'm about to say.
Never had that happen on the cheater.
But cheaters get played all the time. They just don't understand that they the piece.
They may not be looking at it as getting played because they doing their own shenanigans. I think it only hurts when you truly faithful.
I got a 40 full of orange.
Most cheaters are miserable. And I'm gonna say this because most cheaters are lonely people. Is Tamu. You need to sue.
Ain't that what I said?
You need to sue.
So it's not spelled the same for one. It's Timu. That's Tamu.
Okay.
she put the H on there. Tamu. Okay, so one of the things, I was thinking about this heavily the other day. When people are in relationships, you spend a lot of time. I could be speaking for myself.
You are. Go ahead.
You spend a lot of time wondering what your partner's doing, if you're good enough. It seems like at one point in time.
Hell no.
Can I finish?
I'm sorry.
That's not your truth.
I mean, but
I was responding to that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I heard you.
Okay, so one of the things that I realized, when you get to the honeymoon phase being over and people want to go to that real life of living, and women could be delusional in the way that we like to live in fantasy world or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay, put that to the side. You find that you become insecure and you allow somebody to take away who you are and what you mentally know you are. right? But when you're the side piece, you don't have that kind of stress.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a person, and usually when you cheating with somebody, the time that y'all sit aside for each other, they always come through. They never, they hardly cancel on you, you know, and then you be like, it never has that pressure.
Yeah, very true.
It doesn't. So I feel like situationships do last longer than relationships.
Yeah, sure.
Because of that, like you were saying, they don't have to commit. They can go back home, or they can get up and leave, or they don't have to be held.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's true.
You don't have to. They don't have to be held accountable for anything. So that's why times are good. The vibes are great. Y'all want to be around each other all the time because it's something that you want to do, not something that you have to do. Some people look at relationships as something that you have to do.
Yeah.
Now, in the first book that we're reading, when we talk about Sisters Read, Wine and Dine, and if anybody's looking for an amazing book club of amazing people who like to volunteer, even though I'm not a good volunteer, that is a great group to be a part of, and it's so much productive than those freak groups we all was in during COVID. Anywho,
so we turn our life around.
One of the things that I notice with a lot of people is they find somebody, and then when they break up, they find themselves cheating with the person that they broke up with. Do y'all see that?
Yes. That happens so much. More times.
Talk about it, because apparently it's happened more.
Yes, because that is really the ideology. Like, you break up with somebody, right? Y'all couldn't get together in a relationship. Y'all be friends, but then they move on, but then they still want to, have access to you or do this or do that. And it's like, now you becoming the side when you were the main. So that just never makes sense. But it's an ideology that people be running with. Like, it's sad.
It does. I mean, it's sad though. I mean, I don't know. They in here. These women got balls up in here, so we gonna.
They don't got no balls. They just never had a real man.
Y'all me said I'm too greedy to be a side piece, and if you can't disrespect your girl for me, this ain't gonna work.
What? Listen, how about this? This time.
That's what she said. Because you gotta know what you getting into when you sign up for stuff like that, right? And if you gonna try to do that, you need to take care of both people. You can't have, half step it with one and give all to the other. You're gonna lose.
I went through a situation to where it was terrible, right? And I knew it was terrible because my heart was with somebody else, right? And you cannot just have sex with somebody. Here's what I learned: you just can't have sex with somebody else when your heart is with someone else.
Absolutely,
that's true. I feel like men can do it easier than women.
Hey, caller,
we can't.
What you got up?
Hey, man.
Say, man.
Lake, hold them accountable now. Lake, hold them accountable now. Because this is right up Shan alley. This is what Shan wants. This is right up her alley. Tamu, Yamina, y'all out of bounds.
They in there, ain't they?
How you you can't have it both ways. You never can have it both ways.
Okay, what are we referring to?
Yamina talking about don't if you the cheater. I mean, I don't know. I got to read it.
She said that you have to be able to disrespect your woman for me.
Disrespect, yeah. Come on, man.
Ooh, Arnika.
That's not delusion. And she talking about Tamu, whoever. She talking about delusion. Men are delusional. Is that not delusion? What Yamina just said?
Yeah, very true. So here's the thing.
Guys are very delusional.
No. First of all, men
Let's be real about
it. No.
Let's be serious.
Men are far from delusional. I'm going to tell you why.
What y'all do then?
I'm going to tell you why. Women are so delusional. When a woman actually think that the pussy make a man stay, they're foolish. And that's the honest truth. Hold on. I'm going to be honest with you.
Sure.
I'm going to be honest with you. Because that's the first thing you hold back. In a relationship.
Can I point that? And I don't think that women hold back as it being a punishment. It's a mental thing. If I'm mentally not in a space with you, I don't want to do that.
So,
it's not me holding out.
But you go cheat with somebody else because you mentally right.
He ain't messing up my mental.
Get the hell out of here. This is the whole thing. The honest to God truth. Men are far from being delusional. We know what we want, and don't get me wrong. We can have sex with somebody else. However, them women be far from us. Like, we don't want to keep them. So I'll be like this: if a woman wants to keep me and she knows that I'm cheating, she is a fool. Because what makes you think she won't? So, but I can and I do. Shut up, Tamo.
But and I'm gonna tell you
And
what.
then you know what? It's a lack of trust at the end of the day. It's just a lack of trust. It's you out. She said she the cheater. I acknowledge that. I acknowledge you coming out saying who you are and what you're doing and everything. But it's still a lack of trust at the end of the day. It's a character flaw. You know, the people that have done it. We all part of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just say what it is at the end of the day, because you can't stand on both sides. You can't.
So I got a question for you.
Hold on. Let me just go. Tamo, call in, because we got to check you live, baby. We don't even know if you're real.
What do you mean? She is real. And she is real. And I've seen her in the flesh. Yes.
Oh, cool. I want to make sure she ain't the man. Y'all think penis make us stay? No, we don't.
I want to ask Dorian something, and then I want to respond to Tamo.
Go ahead.
Dorian, you've had numerous of breakups in your life, right?
Hey, Cal,
how we delusional and you mimicking the behavior if we delusional?
Okay, no. My question to you is: have you had a breakup?
Hey, Cal,
have I had a breakup?
Yes.
Some years ago, yeah.
So what is life like afterwards? You just never gonna be in a relationship again? It's been years.
Oh no, I don't have no hatred towards relationships. I don't have no hatred towards marriage. You know what I'm saying? Whatever was happening, that was my choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of that. Like,
there you go, brother.
But I don't have no hatred towards other people's happiness and none of that type of stuff.
But relationships not for you.
I mean,
it sounded
the right
shaky.
one is for me.
You waiting for the right one?
Is for me.
What is the right one?
It take me all day to tell you that.
Okay,
of course.
Okay, what's your age range?
30, about 30, 35.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Ain't he young?
I don't like young girls.
Yeah, he's young, but I
mean, if you say I don't like young girls, that is young.
But I was expecting for the least to range to the 40s for him because he's in his 30s. That's why I was expecting you to go a little higher.
Really? Men don't want to date older women.
But he said he don't like young girls.
30, 35 for him ain't young. For me, is baby. That bitch is still stupid. But
no, I ain't on it. I don't do it. I ain't on it. I'm more of the organic dating type of situation. Like,
okay, I'm gonna be on you. We're gonna find you somebody. On that note, goodbye.
Wait a minute.
So are you nominated for anything on the Oscars?
Yeah, I'm nominated for Best Producer, and Pod Talk nominated for Best Host. Best Team Duo, Best New Podcast.
Yeah. Okay, congratulations. Yeah. What are you wearing?
Appreciate y'all. I'll be looking right late.
Okay, you better be. We'll definitely talk about it on Tuesday. Okay,
I'm just put on some.
So we'll see you soon.
Thank
see you on Friday.
Appreciate you.
I want to go back to the women. Tamu, she getting down, right? She's trying to get down on the brother, right? Put on there what she's talking about. She in her office and she was invited here. Since you was invited, you gonna listen to this. She said, "I'm in my office."
She said, "I got these people I have to pay."
Okay.
All right, shout out to Tamu.
Listen, time is money.
So one of the things that I want to say about Tamu, and having been her Facebook friend. You know how you feel like you know somebody, you've been Facebook friends with them for a really long time. So her and I, we talk a lot via Facebook. I've seen her and she's gorgeous in person. But one of the things that has never changed about her banter is what she's doing right now. That confidence that you don't see in a lot of women. You know what I mean? Has gotten her the dates. Now, I can't speak to real life versus Facebook life, you know what I mean? But when you see somebody that has high profile, able to date, being able to see different people and they're open and honest about how they're dating, I can't help but have admiration for her. Because you don't see it a lot, that type of confidence in women. And it's better for a woman to have that type of confidence, especially if she's already stated that I have no plans for a relationship or to be married at this time. I'm dating.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
Yeah,
I cheat on men because I ain't planning on making none of y'all one of mine. What's wrong with that?
Well, hold on. Wait
because
a minute.
when men say it, it's glorified.
No.
But like you said,
First of
women
all,
don't
men-
really come out.
Men don't openly say they cheating. This what got me by her.
That's true. That's why I get caught.
So here when she say I'm the cheater, right? How's she gonna cheat on something she don't care about?
Easy.
So-
because she's still in
Because they
that's
care
a
about
title.
her.
Because they have a title.
How does she listen? This is weird. This is where overconfidence come in, right? Like people who know me, and they know. Anyway, they just know me, right? So
Me too, Mark.
I'm like laying. I like laying up. Me too, Mark. So listen, having this 30 years young shit.
Hello.
I don't like you, and
I just need you to finish your thought. And as soon as you start thinking and we cut you off, you be like, damn, but all we know you gonna just like not finish your thought. Would you like to just read the comments?
One thing, Mark,
Go ahead
that's
and
not
read.
convenient.
Go ahead and read the comments.
So no, seriously. So when she say that she's a cheater,
I thought you was read the comments.
no. So that means she has to care about somebody at some point.
Why?
Because how you gonna cheat on something you don't care about?
How you gonna tell somebody how they think it feels?
It's a title. Anytime you
That's
break
why I
that,
needed to call you.
anytime you break
Goddammit.
that title, you're cheating.
I'll tell you this. I feel like when people cheat, it's because they don't care about you. You know what I mean? Like when I found out my son's father was leaving me with the baby after I was working and I was paying all the bills and he was taking my car to lay up with other bitches, it was because he didn't care about me. You know what I mean? Like how you gonna cheat on something you don't care about? That's exactly who you cheat on.
No.
The people you don't care about, especially if
It would be declared cheating if you
no,
care
but
about 'em.
especially
It would be declared
No, it's
cheating
your-
because
it's-
if you're in a committed relationship of any sort and you step out,
Exactly.
it's cheating.
It's cheating.
So if you're in a committed relationship,
But
that means you
cheating,
have some
but
care
cheating
to
just
it.
doesn't have
How
to
many
be
people
physical.
stay in a committed relationship and they start to not care? That is usually where people
COVID did that.
No, COVID ain't do that shit.
COVID had people living together that did not need to be together.
I mean, well, that was a thing. You just got stuck there that day. And like, I was here for a one-night stand. Oh, you can't leave. The president said, stand your ground and stay in your place. The fuck? I ain't even bring panties. I gotta go back home. And Lord forbid you was in that good space where y'all just like each other so much you want to see each other every day.
Man,
you know, don't you hate that space?
Time. No, I love it.
I mean, well,
I love that time.
See how much delusional you are.
It's not delusional.
We got a caller.
Hey,
caller.
That likes to be around each other.
Hey,
So
Tom.
I have to agree with Doc. You cheat
Who
on
are
one,
you?
This is anonymous. But look, the person that you don't care for, you don't mind telling them everything because you don't care how they gonna feel about it.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
Tony called in and say that.
Called back.
He called in and say that
Listen.
and to agree with Miles.
Listen, no. Yeah, I did. I agree. I'm ready. Yeah. So this is the thing.
Is that your
The one that she's so stupid. If I care, I'm trying to y'all straight. If I care, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I have to lie to you. Baby boy said it best. I lie to you because I care, and I tell them other chicks out there whatever they want to hear because I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but Tom, we didn't say anything. You don't have to be a cheater and let anybody know what you're doing. That's the whole point. We didn't say
You
anything
don't have to
about
hide
keeping
it from a person.
We didn't say not keeping it from a person. Like if I'm cheating on my man, I'm not trying to tell him because I care for him. That don't mean I ain't gonna cheat on him.
That's a
I'm
fact.
just not gonna
Like,
tell
shit
him.
happens.
Me too, Mark.
I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
Just swallow. Listen.
Swallow what?
I'm just saying.
Swallow what?
Your pride.
That was the mom response right there.
Shit.
She's like, swallow what?
You got anything else to say, Tone? Don't be out these streets getting fucked up by these females. Y'all think it's okay?
Well, I'm not a cheater. I'm abstinent and celibate. I'm to myself on my own.
You delusional.
Tom can't even get it out.
Yeah, are you lying?
No, I'm not lying.
I ain't gonna say you lying, but you ain't truthful.
It's just so heartfelt when I say it because I'm so proud of myself and the journey that I'm embarking.
How long have you been celibate and abstinent?
About 2 years.
I don't believe
months.
you.
3 days.
Right there, full piece. So, Renee said the unknown caller. Anyway,
Ms.
so
Rhea said sexually cheating is just dumb. It's cruel and nasty because you truly don't care about the diseases. Now emotional cheating would get your windows busted out messing with the wrong one. That's why I said cheating don't always have to be physical.
I had made this comment and it's been really haunting me. I was telling my current partner that I didn't mean it this way, but I was like, I don't cheat because men don't like to use condoms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't ever want to have raw sex with somebody knowing that I'm in a relationship. Now he took it like that was the reason why I don't cheat.
It sounded like it.
And I know it sounded like it, and I didn't completely mean it that way, but kind of to Miss Rhea's point, like, it took me so long to get here with the person I'm with. I know out there is just nasty, unprotected sex.
Yeah.
And so nobody can really woo me enough to make me want to lay down with them because you barely ever, rarely hear men speak of using protection and wanting, especially as we get older. I hear more excuses that I'm getting closer to 50 of people and why they don't want to use protection.
Yeah.
And so it was more so like the idea even looking at another man and starting that sexual experience over again is like a major turnoff. But I was drunk, so I was just like, I don't fuck other niggas because they don't like to use condoms. And he like, okay, that's noted, bitch.
Right.
It sure came back up in conversation on Sober Sunday.
Okay.
But I'm with Miss Rhea, like, to sexually cheat on your partner, and that's what I'm like. You know, you can't care about that person.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You talk about I care about that person. I literally
Jesus, that's why I'm stuck.
had somebody having unprotected sex with my son's father because I was with him. I found out he was having unprotected sex with another woman while I was pregnant. Yeah. And that would hurt me more than anything because it's like, I have this baby in me.
Yeah.
If you pass anything along to me, I can lose my baby, our baby. Right. So you don't care about me or him.
Yeah.
So is that caring?
I definitely don't think that it's caring. People, I don't think that'd be the furthest thing from people mind when they go out and cheat. They don't care. They're not caring about what they're doing.
Why you heave-hoing?
No, I'm not heave-hoing. It's just that I think people don't really realize with not how they say it, but what they say. Because many of us have gotten here because their parents was unprotected, and a lot of
we all
parents,
got here because their parents was unprotected, unless the condom broke.
And then they didn't even have no love for each other, or they were cheating. Scorpios, majority of Scorpios come from cheating. Valentine's Day,
Actually, usually people are with their person on Valentine's Day. The person they love the most.
They cheat the week or the day before.
We have a call.
Go ahead.
Yo, I'm back.
Hey.
I love y'all. So I'm watching on YouTube, and this is so dope to watch it on YouTube. I love watching y'all on YouTube, for real. So shout out to YouTube once again. Shout out to y'all. But this is what I called to say earlier. Like, it's all jokes and fun. Like, I love the joke and all of that. But when it comes to like life after breakup, like I said before, it could be wonderful for some. But you know what the best part about it? And I don't know why I got the echo because I don't got my speaker on.
We can't hear it.
Nothing. Okay, perfect. But the best part is when you get over it. When you literally take time out for yourself and you like see all of the pain that you've been through as the person, being a cheater, being the one who received the cheating or whatever, however you want to say it, And if you are one of those that cheated, and I done been a cheater too. I done cheated a lot. When I had to really think about it, didn't want to, but yes, I've cheated a lot. But when I really thought about all of those things and getting past all of it and making a better person for the next person, it's like, it's dope as fuck. And I just really trip out on why so many people don't want to be in relationships or don't want to be married. And it's just so confusing to me. Like, even me, myself, I'm a little bit different because of my last few years of my past with, experiencing that death. But with that's neither here nor there. I would still enjoy wanting to be in a relationship. I would enjoy wanting somebody to want me enough to say, let's have this hand in marriage or just a long life companionship. I would love that. But so many people enjoy being single.
Right.
True, they do.
And I am. You are absolutely correct. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
And you got something else to say?
It's just real quick, and shout out to make sure y'all cover up because a lot of y'all old motherfuckers got diseases and like the young people. So make sure y'all cover up. This is truly, you have to, if you're to get your cheat on, make sure you get your grip on and throw on the Trojan. All right, now peace.
Peace out.
Yes, thank you.
And that's the biggest thing. That's what I say. I'm with her, all fun and games, but shit. What's up, caller?
What you doing?
We fine.
Hey, Miss Bobby.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Hey, fine.
My
How are you?
goodness gracious. Oh, y'all look so good.
Thank you. I know you mean me the most.
But I'm sorry. I am sorry to say this right here. Woo.
Who are you?
God, I'm so mad
Miss
right
Bobby.
now. Let me tell y'all about these dick in the booty bitches that sit up here and cheat on people, whether you're a male or you are a female. And Miles, leave Scorpios out of this. It's not like that.
Right.
First of all, I can't understand how it is. I got 27 different personalities. Pick a bitch that you want to deal with for that night, and you got it. This is what people don't realize. You can't stop, you can't stop dating your person. You have to give your person what your person needs. That's male or female.
Absolutely.
Stop out here thinking that because you got some easy coochie or some easy dick, that is good for you. It's not.
Right.
That is bad for your body all the way. That's too many vibes mixing together that ain't right. Because if he is cheating on you and the side chick know about you while she's having sex with him, she's hating on you. So guess what? That goes right into his system, and then he comes and gets it to you, or you put your mouth on him, or he put his mouth on you, and that's all them bad vibes and all them dumping things that niggas do and females.
Tell
Don't
Miss
be a
Bobby.
dump pussy or a dump dick.
Yeah, pick
I
up.
can't stand that, and I hate that.
I'm gonna put that shit on the T-shirt. I got 27 motherfucking personalities.
Okay.
Pick a bitch. But
That's what I'm
you
saying.
stay with me though. You stay with me.
Right.
Exactly. I can give you what you need, and you can give me what I need. Because everybody out here, you can't vibe with everybody. You're not supposed to.
Right.
And this polyurethane, whatever the hell they doing with the I got 2-3 girlfriends. Nigga, you ain't even got the equipment for one. The mind equipment or the dick equipment.
Well, hey, they giving you shout outs and hand claps in the comments. Before we let you go, do you have one more word of wisdom to tell the people in these polyurethane relationships?
Like I say on our podcast, Talking with Toy, if he shows you or she shows you that she's a go-getter, nigga, make sure you go get it.
Right. There you go.
All right, then.
That's a word for you. Thank you so much for calling the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Okay, keep up the good work, y'all.
Thank you. I was voted for best podcast host, so keep me in your prayers that I win, because I don't think if I don't win, everybody is a winner. I don't. I still have a struggle with that.
I know that's right.
Yeah, tell it.
I know that's right. Keep shining, baby. Keep shining.
Hey, a Pisces ain't nothing but a Scorpio in a straight jacket.
Okay.
All right, we love you and call back soon.
Yeah.
Love y'all too.
Just not today.
So,
All right,
Miss Ray.
I want to, I guess periodically I can air out my dirty laundry, since people don't like to talk about life after breakups. So during college, I consider this my first love. It was with a Taurus man. Mm-hmm. And we had a very good relationship. But this was my first time being in a relationship with somebody who wasn't as much of a go-getter as I am. Mm-hmm. So to fast forward throughout our 4-year relationship, that started with me cheating on him. You know what I mean? Which is like so effed up. Mm-hmm. You know, he was cheating on his girl. We got together. Then I cheated on him because I didn't have no respect, and we was going back and forth. Gotcha. Eventually, we got together. Fast forward, this is something that we need to teach young people. And I think my mom knows this, and she's listening, but he needed a car. My parents had bought me a car. He needed a car, and I put a car for him in my name, which is some of the things that we need to teach young people, especially when they're in love. Your name is your name. Don't give it up for nobody. I tell myself, don't even give it up for me. Yeah. You know, it's just not the residual of that breakup. Oh, yeah. Will live with you for life. For sure. I was working at the casino as a bingo caller. I get a call that he got in a car accident. He let the insurance lapse, and he got in a car accident the day after. Oh, that's usually how it always worked that way. The day after the insurance lapse. Yeah. And the lady ended up suing me for $100,000. I was 21 years old. Yeah. And even though I wasn't in the car was in my name. Exactly. And that's enough. Yeah. And that led to me having to apply for bankruptcy, which that's why I know my parents know, because I didn't really know how to explain to them. I needed help. Right. I needed guidance at this point, because I had already messed up, and it's like $100,000 is like more zeros than I ever seen when I got served. You're 21. You know, like, you know, and I didn't know any better to go to Rent-A-Center and to get that TV. You know, if somebody, I don't know if bankruptcy worked the same now. This was like 20-something years ago, almost 25 years ago. But I really, really took a L in life. Yeah. You know, even though the for sure. Now, I will tell you the karma of that. During that time I was in bankruptcy, somebody tried to do a home scam on me, and I ended up buying a home. You know, when the first recession, people was like, you buy this home for me, and then I'll give you some money, and then I'm gonna buy it back from you, and this, that, and the other. Then the inflation rates went up, and houses that was worth $20,000 was $100 and some thousand, and this, that, and the other. Luckily, I was in bankruptcy when I got scammed, and the mortgage company had to let it go. They had to write it off. You know, that was the best part of what happened to me. That came out of what happened to me, because had I not been in bankruptcy in that 7 years, then I would have had to pay that $100,000 on a house I couldn't afford. But being young and in love still means that you should think about how you want the relationship to look like. Yeah. You know, the laying up part, and people don't have a job, and, you know, a lot of women are bitter now because of that innocentness that they were, that they gave to a man when they were young. Just being naive, and he took advantage of it. And now you do have a lot of bitter women. Yeah. And something like that happened to me, and not being able to really understand and assess why somebody would do that to me. And then he was like SOL. You know, he didn't help me with my court case. Of course, that's how it goes. Yeah. And now he's with a white woman, and they got a beautiful house. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you look back and you be like, dang, like I wasn't good enough for somebody to build a life with me. But I was good enough for you to take a part of my life. You know,
they say that a person that has nothing to help you lose it all.
Yeah.
So essentially, and it's sad. And to your point, yeah, I've had setbacks where I've tried to, you know, be that one, or I don't got nobody, or just feeling like in a relationship I had to be that one to help somebody, to save somebody. And like you said, being able to look at situations differently or relationships moving forward differently, it is a little tough because you're like, okay, I don't want to take that L like how I did before. So you may be not as giving or, you know, as vulnerable. And that can be a wall that you are entering into a relationship with. So now, you know, a person that just genuinely wants help, you like, oh, nope, I can't do this. Nope, I can't give you a ride. Nope, I can't do. And I know a lot of people joke about the driving distance for me, but that was one of the biggest things. Like, having to transport back and forth with in my relationship, and I'm like, now I'm not doing that. I don't want to do it. I know how it can put a strain on a relationship, but that's the thing. It may be a great guy without a car, but because of what I've went through, I'm just like, nope, I'm not doing it again.
And it's almost better for you to be that stern about what you're not gonna do than make exceptions for what you will do and end up getting hurt. Now I have a question for you, Doc. I know a lot of men deal with the residuals of financial situations when it comes to women. You know what I mean? Like, is it a time after a breakup that you were just like, I don't want to say financial ruins, but affected by?
No, I never put myself in a financial situation
That's
with women.
what Tamu said. That's fucking Scorpio answer. That's exactly what she said in the comment. Like, no, I would never.
No. So the only reason why is because I always was taught that if nobody can work it to get it work together to get it with you, they don't deserve it. Right, especially if y'all together. I was in a situation. I remember a few times I might have maybe $4,000 or $5,000 on the dresser, and then my girl just went in and bought 2 air conditioners. You know what I mean? I'm like, I thought it was stupid. I said, if that's the case, won't you let's put an air unit in here? You know what I mean? She was like, well, I mean, I don't know if I want to stay in this house. So, but she went on my money without telling me.
Right.
Now that is 3 or 4 times. After the 4th time, I told her, "Don't never go on my money no more," without asking me first. Because now I just think you just looking at me like I could, like ATM.
Yeah, respectfully.
Yeah, and it was times like I stopped letting money get in my personal business. You know what I mean? And I just pay the bill. How much it costs? Okay, here, I give it to you Tuesday. Well, you ain't give it to me Thursday last night. Well, you got it. I don't like paying my bills late. They paid. I go through things financially with females like that, but I would never let a woman put me in a financial situation.
Can I ask a point? Do you feel like, and this is no attack on the men, but do you feel like that only really happens to women? Like the men put them in messed up positions? I don't hear too often where a woman puts a man in a messed up position. If anything, she tries to help him, and he's either not receptive of it, he go and mess it up, he's not able to manage or maintain it. Those type of things happen.
I think a lot of times with men, to Miles' point, is they're only gonna give what they have to give, and they know when to stop. Like it ain't gonna. A lot of guys ain't gonna give debt.
That's the point. He said y'all doing wife-ish and boyfriend girlfriend relationships.
And we're not gonna make it a daddy daughter thing or lack of dad and this, that, and the other. You know, it'd be so many things that we miss out on teaching our children. That you don't know what point that we missed out on is going to be the one that take them down. I literally was in love, and even to this day, somebody said he was a scammer. It's almost hard for me to say he was, because it was one of the best relationships I ever had to this day. Had he got up and worked, we probably would still be together now, because I felt safe up until that point. Yeah. But now, well, no, I didn't feel safe up until that point, because during that time I was in the transition to leaving, some other things happened. But I did not know the difference between girlfriend and wife things, and even like now to this day, I really don't know how to identify the difference because of the relationships I've had in the past. Right. So Mark, if you want to call in, let some of us know, what are those things that women should only be doing as girlfriends and they should wait to do until their wives? You know, I would love to know what those bullet points are, because I just want to be supportive of the person I'm with.
I think that we be trying to do, but it can come across as, like you said, now you feeling like you have to save someone in a situation. And back to Ms. Rhea's point of just life after a breakup, it does suck when you were friends with the person first and y'all can't get back to that friendship, or y'all lose that part because y'all can't get the relationship part together, and it does hurt. It does suck, especially when y'all built that foundation, but things will never be the same. It's like you grieving the loss of not only a friend but a relationship, and it can put a damper on both for future friendships with other guys, whether it's platonic or not. And then other just relationships. So
I'm looking at it differently, in the sense of, I was going with Lake thoroughly when she was talking.
Wait, you wasn't going with me at all, ever.
No, you know. So when you're speaking of daddy-daughter issues, when a female have daddy issues, it's different. She's very unpredictable.
Do y'all find that challenging, that most women that y'all come across do suffer from kind of dad issues?
I don't find it no way, because the minute if I can deal with it, I'll deal with it. You feel me? If she have an issue and I can deal with it, I will deal with it. But when she goes into the, you just like my daddy, or that, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going through that. When most women know how most men are, most men know how women can be, right? Women are very unpredictable because they have various emotional issues going on in their life, especially after they have a child, and especially if they have a child and the father dies, or they have a child by a man who's not there. Then they look and they seek for the father type because they have a child. Women have to be careful when they have children. You know what I mean? A woman definitely got to be very careful with how a man enters their life. I remember when I first started dating a young lady, as of recently in the past 5 years, she had a child, and she was like, come on over, spend the night. I'm like, I'm not spending the night till I meet your son in daylight. I'm not going to meet him at nighttime. He's not going to just see me coming in at nighttime going upstairs with you. That's bullshit to me. Because I know how it can affect children. I seen it with my friends, and when my mother dated men, she made sure I seen them Negroes in the daylight. You know what I mean? Every time. I only know her dating for 3 men, but 3 men. When I think about 3 men in 14 years,
that's not bad.
It's kind of hoish, but no.
I was gonna say, like, up until my current relationship, you came over late, you left early. King never seen anybody in the daytime. I didn't even want him to see the face of anybody I was just laying with. It wasn't necessary because it wasn't a relationship. You know, it was no commitment there for me, and I'd be damned if I put his feelings on the line for somebody who is okay with coming over in the middle of the night, because that was arranged, but they ain't really too concerned about meeting him. You know, like, you could tell and know the difference.
Yeah,
you know,
but what I do know, and so the second time I spent the night, her son just ran upstairs, right, and I was naked, right, and I was like, see, this is why. So I made her put a lock on her door, at least a little latch hook for the door, because she didn't have to do that before, right? But he was kind of, this is my house type of deal, you know what I mean? You just come here, you know? And I'm like, so when we started staying together, it became a different thing. Now I'm taking him to school every morning, and now he got to deal with me saying, hey, get up, let's go.
You know what is so crazy to me? I'm so blessed for the son I have. Y'all know I crack jokes about King all the time. King would never bust in my room because the last thing he want to see is me naked. You know what I mean? And we got a naked house in our own little square of our own little square bedrooms. But that would be his nightmare. He don't give a damn what's in there. And I'm a titty mom. You know what I'm saying? He don't even want to see me in a bra. Lord forbid he catch me in some panties.
Shout out to King.
day is ruined.
King give out $20 tips. I don't care what y'all say. King, all right with me.
King took that $20 back. King left the ice cream man 50 cents and got a real bad talking to. Like,
okay,
shit, you want to give somebody 50 cents, you give it to your mama.
Hey, y'all, listen.
We couldn't even find 50 cents to vacuum out the car, and he giving it to the ice cream man.
Don't you know your smile can make an old man grow younger even when the age is accelerating. Okay, so
I don't normally write in the comment section, but I think you deserve this compliment. And can you please step on? Okay.
All right. Shout out to Ernest Hart. Cool. And listen, it's 10:30. Well, it's past.
It's 10:45.
Yeah, we gotta go to break real quick.
Please don't go anywhere. Yeah. This has been great. I'm sorry I cut you off. Give them the number one more time so you guys can call while we at commercial break, because we love this conversation with you guys.
810-560-0658. 810-560-0658. That was so nice of you. Like, thank you very much. All right, y'all. We'll be right back. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Hey ladies, walk-in Friday, summer edition. $50 Brazilian wax, $20 brow wax, and a whole lot more. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 248-910-3537. Friday, October 3rd, the Posters is going down. Doors open at 6 p.m., red carpet at 7 p.m. Sean P. Entertainment presents the Big Comedy Show November 1st at the International Institute. Call for tickets 313-433-8384.
So I'm gonna be like Queen Latifah and these bitches set it off. I ain't risking my life for no $2,000. You got $1 million in the hood. Somebody gonna fuck around and rob that motherfucker. You see a bitch, then smack a bitch.
Man, today was rough.
What's wrong?
I'm struggling.
Figure it out. Because taking you off child support, that is not an option.
Loan application has been denied.
On one, there gotta be something you can do.
Your repayment history on past loans is just too inconsistent. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Daddy! Daddy!
Hey, real quick, I know you guys are enjoying the show. Yes, we are always having a good time on the Rise and Grind Show. But please, do me a favor. Go to YouTube, type in Rise and Grind Morning Show. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Therefore, you can always be in tune with our live content and interact with us, be in the comments, and we can keep bringing dope, hot content to you. Now, we're going right back to the show.
Yep.
You know what? Real quick before we get back into the topic, we always like to talk about things that's going on in the city of Detroit, y'all. The Oscars.
Definitely.
The Oscars is going down on October 3rd, which is Friday,
y'all. I would love
y'all.
to see you on the news. I will watch it.
I would love to be on the news.
If you were on, I will watch the news.
You know what? But y'all, it's the Oscars. We made it here.
Yes.
Yes,
Lord.
It's the third one.
No, not going there. No, I ain't even gonna say that because they took all my advertising rights. They won't even share revenue. I was like, that damn Kanye. And I'm just too lazy to make another video right now.
Shut up.
But Oscars, y'all.
Yes.
And I don't even have a dress or a makeup artist. Or
y'all all sound the same. My dress ain't here. I don't know what I'm gonna wear.
No, well, the biggest thing is I always have something nice to wear. Dressing up is easy for me.
Okay. That's
and the one thing I know for sure working in events, because I want to make sure that my presence is there with the responsibilities that you gave me, I don't have to be that glitz and glamour. I have to be comfortable. And I have to feel like making the people who came feel special when they arrive to that door. So I will be wearing gym shoes. But I was going to wear gym shoes regardless.
Right.
I ain't never, my podiatrist said, you ain't never able to put on another heel again in your life. You better stop playing with yourself.
You should.
And y'all, shout out to Ozippic. Can y'all tell that Miles is taking a shot.
I'm not taking a shot at all.
Look at that. Look at he got Ozempic shoulders.
No, I don't. These are
Wegovy shoulders.
These are my shoulders. I got wide shoulders.
His tits is starting to sag. He got
no, none of that's happening.
GO1. What that lady trying to sell us, a GO1 shot?
I don't know, trying to sell me nothing. Little shit. So Mark Leonard, my ex-husband, is a great father, so they don't need a new daddy. I know that's right. Shout out to
I want your charger.
Shout out to Moo. But wait a minute. Sit your ass down.
Oh, I thought
Sit your ass down.
It was purposeful.
Y'all see my pants? Miles said I was like Prince.
It like wallpaper, it's flat as ever.
Not too much on leg. I can't
That's
stand
okay.
it.
I don't care about you.
It's going down, hosted by Dr. Sabrina Jackson and Mike Larry. And shout out to everybody who's the presenters that's showing off their advertising as a presenter. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate it.
Got it.
Go to Eventbrite if you want to grab some tickets. If not, gonna get a ticket from me. Grab some tickets. Grab 10 of them.
Okay, 50.
I hope we ain't got 10 to sell. Grab 100.
No.
But you know what? I will tell y'all this. From those that I know that'll be there and what we have done, it's going to be amazing, magical night.
Yes.
So, anybody want my extra ticket?
Wow, is that?
It is. She'll be accompanied by.
Oh wow!
You, if you want the extra ticket.
Damn, this thing got real.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
No, I'm not going through a breakup or anything. No, it's nothing like that.
Yeah, that's
it's
I
nothing
don't
like
believe
that.
it.
Okay.
No,
We'll see on
circumstances.
Friday.
The one thing about, I don't know the word serendipity or anything like. Whenever you have something major going on, there's always a lot of things going on that day.
True.
You know what I mean? That's why I say it's very, very rare for me to have like a Saturday or a Sunday where somebody is saying, this is going on, I want you here, blah, 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 blah.
True.
And you know, it's absolutely. So it's just a matter of scheduling.
Yeah.
And then we are taking King to Halloween Saturday morning. So we have to be on the bus at like 5:36 or 6 something in the morning or whatever.
On the 4th?
On the 4th.
Yeah. Halloween on the 31st.
Halloween, but it's my baby's birthday weekend. Shout out to King Marcus Lewis Jameson, who's turning 14 today. And he, I told you guys when we went to Niagara Falls, we did a scavenger hunt, and it was great for both of us because we never seen Niagara Falls before. So they gave us a list of landmarks to take pictures in front of. Well, King and I were the only family that finished.
Really?
So we won tickets to Halloween.
Nice.
And it's his birthday weekend. And like, I believe in milestone weekends, but I try to lay back on 14, 15, because if you want to do something big for 16, but I also believe in experiences.
Yeah.
And so this is like going to be a great experience.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like 75 degrees and sunny on Sunday in Sandusky. I mean, you couldn't really ask for anything. And speaking of the Oscars, it's supposed to be like 79 and sunny Friday. So that's a... Look at God.
I'm grateful for that because don't want any rain or anything else. I'm grateful for that.
So speaking of breakups, right? Here's another story that happened to me.
Another one.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Let's turn it to the lake review. Let's go.
I'm just saying. You can talk about your breakup last week.
Yeah, I ain't had a breakup last week.
We literally looking at life after a breakup. Tell us about it.
I didn't have no
Tell your
breakup.
truth.
Again, my breakups.
Again.
I didn't have no breakup last week.
So I met a young man when I was 18 years old, and we had the best summer fling. It reminded me
summer fling. That's cute.
Of a little bit of Grease, and then what's that new Forever?
Tell me more.
Forever was like what my summer was with this man, but I ended up breaking his heart. Mm-hmm. He had a baby on the way. I didn't know at 18 how I could possibly be a stepmom. So I went to college. He went to college. Years later, we hooked back up. And after everything got right, we were having the time of our lives. But one of the issues came in was that at this point I had became King's mom, sole provider, and I was broken. You know, anybody who's left being a single parent, it's hard to figure it out. It's already no playbook to this parenting thing. But in the beginning, I think it's some of the most chaotic years of your life, and trying to find your way through it, as well as being a strong unit for the child, is just hard. So it became hard on us. And I take responsibility in being a little less than the person that I thought that I could be. But I was definitely less than the person that he know I should have been. Anywho, started cheating, you know, even though wasn't the only one. But I started cheating because I thought that there was something better out there. He understood the cheating part, because some guys are just like, cheating ain't really that big of a deal to me. That's not really the point. But the issue is, it opened his mind up to what type of life he wanted for himself. And that was not really being in a relationship with somebody who had a young child and restarting a family.
Right.
That one, I think for me, I never been married before, but that one broke. That one broke the back, you know. So anybody, we make light of breakups, but for me, it created depression, self-doubt, loneliness. It was just so much emotional things and baggage to get by, because it was truly one for the books.
Wow.
You know, have you experienced the sadness and depression where you felt like you can't come up out of it?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I think for females it's going to be more deeper. For males, I tell people, it's just, we love hard, so we always have that love for a person, but like that barely want to eat and all that type of thing, and depression. Well, for me it wasn't, because one thing I've learned that I'm a creator, and my mother died of my arms when I was 16. So if I could not because I still have not overcame that part. But if I can go through that, a breakup ain't hard for me. But I did tell one young lady, I said, I never thought I would be able to live without you. But then I found myself living without you. You feel me?
You talk about as far as a relationship.
Yeah. Or constantly seeing them. You know what I mean?
And that's what people don't talk about either, especially when you're in a relationship, it's one thing, but when you live with somebody and you don't be around them, y'all not sleeping together, that skin to skin contact, just the, like you said, that loneliness, being with them, it does take a toll, because it's just like, dang. And depending on if y'all was doing this for some years or some time, it becomes a routine. You get into a routine, you get into a habit or something, and then it's like that's taken away, or you know, losing that person, and it's an emotional time.
I know everybody want to be strong, but nobody's had a point where they felt like they was losing somebody and it really affected their mental, emotional, spiritual health. Like that is it just me? I'm the only one that want to jump off of a cliff after a breakup.
Damn.
Like, it's either I want to kill you or myself. It's no hardly ever in between.
Whoa, no, I would say no. And I'm gonna tell you again, like I just stated, I lost my mother. So you know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been hurt. My whole thing is, I think that I try to mask it, and it's a defense mechanism. So I'll hurt in private, but look okay on the outside. Like, I'll be able to still post on Facebook or be around or whatever the case may be, and make it look good, but behind closed doors, I am definitely sad.
I'm broken.
Yeah, like, you know, but because that's a defense mechanism, because I feel like, oh, well, if we not together, then oh, well. So I mentally have to make my mind process, like, I don't care about this person. Right. Don't talk to them. Or I mentally have to dang near prepare and make myself feel like that so that I can kind of forget them.
Hey, what's going on, caller?
Hello, guys. How you guys doing today?
We're doing wonderful. Thank you for calling. Who are we talking to?
This is Yamina.
What's up, Yaya?
Hey, Yeah, I see everybody want to be super hard today and act like they never had their heartbreak.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I definitely have.
No, baby.
Yeah. So I have hi Miles. How are you today, my love?
Okay, yeah, baby. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, I went through a real bad breakup in 2020, and I think a lot of people did during COVID. A lot of people found out that their person wasn't quite their person. And I definitely did, you know what I'm saying? And it was one of them breakups where I was like, I felt like I was losing myself, you know what I'm saying? Mentally, spiritually, everything. Like, and it came to, I had to do a lot of praying for God to remove him from me, to get over him. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, Lord, just please take the taste of him away from me. You know what I'm saying? So it took a lot, and sometimes relationships don't end well.
Right.
You have such high hopes for the relationship. Like, me and that nigga, you couldn't tell me we wasn't gonna get married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had our own little Facebook talk show and everything, and everybody was talking about how great we looked good together and stuff, and everything was going good, and then boom, everything went bad. So yeah, it's hard going through breakups. So I just had to call. And,
so while we got you here, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was life like that 1 or 2 years afterwards for you? How was you able to get?
I was a toxic hot mess.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
I appreciate the honesty because, like, I'm with you. Like, everybody is trying to be hard. Like, this shit don't hurt. Like, especially if it's really hard for somebody to get your walls down, or you waited for a person and you thinking that you're fitting together like a puzzle piece.
Right.
And you realize that you literally like beat a square peg into a circle. Like, this wasn't fitting at all.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know.
Hey, yeah. You were so hung up on the potential of things. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was. I was so hung up on the potential. Like, oh my God, we can do this, we can do that. He can be this, he can be that. But you be having all them dreams for a person, and they ain't even dreaming a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, I'm not saying like to be heartbroken again. I can't tell you as much as I really mean this. By losing my mother at the age that I lost my mother, there's not a relationship like that. Like if I lost my daughter, something like that, yes. But being heartbroken over a relationship full of something that if we wasn't building something together, like when you building something together and the heartbreak, I've probably been heartbroken, but I've never been in a relationship where me and her was building together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and that could be a problem too. Thanks, y'all. Well, we see we're gonna see you at the Oscars, right?
I'm gonna try. I gotta work Friday, so I'm gonna try my best. Yeah.
Well, don't forget. I mean, and a lot of us work on the weekend, but we do have Pancake and Podcast here at the Crossroads building. Downstairs in the what's the restaurant? Meraki's. So if you can't make it to the Oscars, we'd love to see you there.
When is that? Saturday?
On October 11th.
Oh, okay. I'll try to make it.
All right. Love you, Purple Princess.
I love y'all too.
Oh, that's her name.
Bye-bye. That's what I call her. Shit, I don't know if that's her name. Her name's Janmina. You see it on the fucking screen.
Ebony K said, my heart's been broken, but I love myself more than I will ever love anyone. I down a bottle of whiskey and go get sexy. Shake
my ass.
At the club, and I'm good. So many fish in the sea.
I love that way of thinking as well.
Your dad dropped some gems, Miss Brooks.
Yeah, but you don't know that, and you have to be raised in that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I honestly, the relationships that I'm speaking on are only the relationships that I have. For the most part, I never really commit to people. So I've always committed with the idea that this is going to be forever, even when I was 21. Like, I had no intentions on not being in a relationship. Like, I had no intentions, even when me and my son's father found out we were pregnant. Like,
both y'all was pregnant at the same time.
I felt like it was a we thing because I literally asked, "Are you in this with me?" Because I ain't gotta have a baby.
Right.
Even though I wanted a baby, I was not one of those females that went in this like I do it all by myself.
Yeah.
You know, we had the conversation. Is this going to be good for us? And if that means yes, what does us look like? So that kind of broke me when I found out. And I was already a week past the abortion period. That you have a whole nother woman and she think you living with your cousin.
Whoa!
You know what I mean? Like,
see now, so here's the thing. I'm about to talk about you real quick.
Talk about
3 seconds. Not in a bad way, but you never ever once said that. So I understand more why you may feel the way you feel.
I don't know. Feel about what?
Like why that key point made a difference when I've been saying what I've been saying this whole time.
When a man denies you, right, and denies you publicly, in a sense, right, that shit ain't cool, right? To say that you are his cousin, that shit is foul.
But I say he was having unprotected sex with another woman while I was pregnant and having unprotected sex with me. Like that is foul. That's literally stinky. It's stinky.
Don't do that again.
It's stinky. No, over here got me smelling like PB.
At least you have PV plus.
Listen, that's crazy.
What I'm saying is though, but seriously, it's the difference when you are when a man denies you of your entitlement. He should feel more. Don't get me wrong. The first woman I had my child, I said, "Oh my God, I got to omit that I've been with this woman."
Right.
You know what I mean? And I never once denied her. You know, my daughter mother's the first one I called her the B word. Because she took my child from me and just moved to a whole nother state on the other side of the country, and I had no idea. The fact that I couldn't even go after them the way I wanted to was bold for me. Now, you talking about heartbreak? Now that my daughter, me not having a relationship with my daughter, that's heartbreaking.
Now, one of the things, now tell me, and I'm sorry about your daughter. I think we have a shared experience in this, and you always be denying shit for the camera like you ain't real. But
I'm real
she is. But one of the things that I realized after, like the situation I was just telling you guys about. My most recent breakup before the relationship I'm in now was the lack of intimacy. And because I can have sex with people and not be intimate. I try to stay away from that so I can protect myself. But it leaves a gaping hole for me, life after having a relationship in love and somebody stroke your hair and take a bath with you or a shower with you and all
ain't
those.
nobody taking no bath with your big ass.
I wasn't a big ass. Wait a minute. For one, you get a room at Motor City that you make provision, but don't nobody ever like you that way.
Right.
And for one, my Negro, I made sure that I had a tub big enough to cover my breast and for another body.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know that because you ain't never been in it.
You never been in there.
No.
I bought that bitch cash and it got jets.
Jets.
Because I was sad and I needed some vibration on my coochie. I was lacking intimacy. So my big ass got a tub.
I feel like intimacy is a big part of things, and so many dudes don't get that.
We said 2 people in the tub. Now I'm like, man, I know my big ass and another person can't fit in that boy.
But you make you do things. I mean, I'm just saying, showering with somebody, or I mean, I have taken baths with a man, and it had to be a room. MGM got a huge tub that can fit 3 people.
I know.
You know, anyway, no, you don't. Anybody ever took your ass to no MGM, but to probably put you on the table and give you away. I bet a mouse, please. And please don't give me 2 back if I win.
anyway, so no, but the truth is, my children is probably the only.
We're talking about intimacy.
I mean, but no, you was talking about intimacy.
I asked you a question.
No, you didn't answer.
I said it leaves a gaping hole, and you can't agree with that?
I can.
Okay, then talk about that.
Try to see how you mean.
my form of intimacy is different.
I ain't had no shower head in like 8 years. Oh my God.
You done? She panted. She said,
I ain't talking. Go ahead.
Listen, because it's a thing.
She like Kegel. Listen, so
But every time I hear the word Kegel, I gotta do 20. So now you just hit me up with 40. Y'all see me right now?
Kegel.
It's all one more. She's like, I gotta squeeze.
So,
I gotta squeeze.
No, but I felt a gaping hole dealing with intimacy, but I never really delivered intimacy the way most women like intimacy. Intimacy for most women be the cutesy things, the showering and all that. My whole thing of intimacy is actually walking in the park, holding hands, talking, actually having a conversation.
But dudes don't do that either.
And that's really what women, we just being facetious when I'm talking about the shower and this, that, and the other. But that's really the type of intimacy I'm referring to.
Yes, the small things.
And it's when you're single, like I
Can
can't.
we walk down the house together, y'all not hold your hand?
Hell, fuck no.
This is not intimate
no,
setting.
I hope my mama logged off. Fuckity fuck no.
She can be like,
hell fuck. I'm still doing them, y'all.
I'm going lower and lower.
Oh, please don't hold my hand ever.
Squeeze.
I don't even. I was trying to slide by me in the hallway, and I was like passed out. Like I'll just lay on the floor until you done walking by. I'm gonna squeeze by me.
Shut the hell up.
So no,
Like,
but when that's what I'm saying. Like life after a breakup does create times where you're walking the riverfront alone. Like we have one of the best riverfronts, and to not have a person to share that beauty with. But now I'm hearing like guys ain't taking girls to the riverfront because
they're not doing nothing.
They might see the other
No,
one.
because they don't want, right, they may see the other one. That's what I'll be thinking. But they say,
all dudes nowadays want to do
we
is
want to
have you
protect
come over.
y'all. I don't want to be on my I don't want to have to be on my P's and Q's or watching my back. We be out there and this and the other, and I'm like,
that's what the only thing dudes want to do is have you come over there, or they come over to you. That's it. They're not trying to take you out. They're not trying to do the cute stuff. They're not trying to wine and dine. They're not trying to do none of the extras.
I mean, whining and dining is dope, but I like to go to real nice spots.
But whining and dining
You know
is
what I mean?
subjective.
I mean, here's why.
when you say real nice spots, do you mean like
Chop houses and
That's
stuff
what
like
that's
that.
subjective.
Chop
You
houses?
paying
Okay.
$350.
Because we all ain't got that.
I'm not paying $350.
I mean, and the reason why I say we all not, the reason why I say we all don't have that is because,
you said
like
God.
you said, $350.
I'm not
You
paying
know,
that.
like-
I've never seen a bill that much. I don't go to those places.
You don't need.
And I would love to, but I don't want anybody to feel like
I
that's
really
where we
wouldn't.
have to go.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
Those
that
type of places don't really do nothing for me.
Oh, it does a lot for me. You ain't never had a tomahawk before in your mouth.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no.
I'm telling you. Ooh, you gonna hit
I'm
something.
supposed to keep my mouth in my but the tomahawk steak.
A real tomahawk. A real tomahawk, not from starters. Not from
But no,
starters.
wait a minute though. Wait a minute
Starters
though.
is good, but it's-
No, don't get me wrong because Starters Tomahawk feast too for $65, and you can almost get, especially if you get it like medium rare and you take it home and you finish off cooking it yourself. That's way better than the $150 boy that they got on Tuesdays at Sullivan's. You know what I mean? Like, because it's really like the same steak. Just a different.
But she don't know. That's what she did.
Like, no, I agree to your point like that.
Exactly.
But like the Chop House downtown is good. The Chop House downtown is good.
I never been there.
Mr. Paul's Chop House is dope. I mean, and these are places.
Thank you, Mark. Stuff like that.
Intimacy is usually watching Golden Girls with my boo every night. Okay, Mark.
Besides the last part.
I hate that Golden Girls.
Mark, you sound like you need to get your toenails clipped. Listen, here we go. We were good till we weren't right.
Man,
I miss my best.
And I think that's the biggest thing. Like, when you're in a relationship, you establish, like you mentioned earlier, you establish a friendship.
Yes.
And a lot of times those friendships take the place of the times that you spend with your friends.
Right.
And as you get older, like, I realized that if you're in a partnership, you should be creating a friendship with your partner. Your girlfriend should be. You don't hang with us no more now that you got a man. Like, we too old for that.
And I can cook my ass off too, Tamu, so don't get it twisted.
One of the things is having that relationship and that person you can talk to, because that person has an interest in learning how to hear you, how to listen to you, how to speak to you. And then when it's taken away,
well,
you find yourself on a podcast with Miles arguing every Tuesday.
Because it's been stripped away.
I would tell you this. The biggest problem with breakups is that you learn a lot about yourself. You learn the truths about yourself.
I learned that I'm so bad at breakups. I can't let go. Like they said, before I let go. Like that's really before I let go. You may want to keep me because I become a psycho freaky Jason, like the Bride of Chucky.
Wow.
It is so bad. I pop up on you. I don't fight anymore. I used to smack niggas for trying to break up with me, but like I call you all the time. I send long text messages that should be books.
Okay.
Just to be left on read.
I really just don't open my message.
I can cook my ass
please
off.
don't open my message.
And that's one of my intimacy points. Is cooking for you, right? Because when
I don't think I want you to cook for me.
Shut up. Like, okay, your cooking is okay, but shout out to your grilled avocado. Oh my Lord, Jesus!
Wait a minute, stay on point.
Avocado.
The whole thing is that when I cook for a woman, the intimacy is different. You know what I mean? And I like
especially if she help you.
Most definitely. And no, she don't have to necessarily help me. If she help me, I want her in heels and some nice but some hosiery. I like.
Mean, and I like the fact that you like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of men don't realize that women want to feel wanted.
Yes.
So even if you're not, guys like, you don't have to wear the lingerie. I just like you naked and this, that, and the other. Instead of saying that, you be killing the relationship by just not letting her and appreciating or buying her something silky or something nice for her to flaunt. Or even if you don't know how to give compliments, that's how be the relationship killers. And I'm sorry to cut it because I don't understand how people get in relationships
and don't do stuff like that.
And don't do stuff like that for your person.
One of the most memorable moments.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
It was literally Valentine's Day. Got the room and everything, and it was literally like I had, dressed up, but he took pictures of me. So it was like just more so feelings, seen, dressed up, pretty. It's like it just definitely set the mood, like you said, just having those moments, even with the cooking, like cooking together. You know what I'm saying? Like having actual aprons and stuff, like literally chefing it up together, like it was a intimate setting.
That's cool. That's real cute.
But and that's the thing. No, because one of the things that I think is a relationship killer is because guys be like, oh, that's so cute. That's not real. You're delusional for wanting that.
That ain't what I said. But
no, but I'm saying, but you was shaking your head even when I was talking. You're like, here comes some girl talking about you want me to be a Jesus porn star. Like, don't want it. But if it's only two genders.
Yeah.
Why can't she be a little delusional and you roll with it?
Thank you. I approve of this message.
So
thank you.
I had a woman. She's very delusional in her right mind, right? She's delusional because she's in charge with a lot of people, right? So she can talk to them the way she. Cooking together is very true.
It is.
But the only reason I don't like it because most women that I met, I never tasted they cooking. But I'm not gonna lie. So if they cannot cook, they don't know about herbs and stuff. They just know about salt, and I just can't have a whole bunch of salt in my food. And so I deal with a lot of herbs. You know what I mean? Like I broke out some rosemary one time on the chick. She was like, what's that? I'm like, oh, baby, you need to go have a seat at the table. I'll be there in a minute. You know what I mean? And she was like, wow. I said, because I cook with herbs. I don't cook with seasonings like that. My herbs is my seasonings. And so I I like vegetables. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if I cut open a tomato and had a little chard at the top, you know what I mean, with the cheese, little meat, and say, what's this? You know, just eat it. You know what I mean?
You know, it's crazy. I stopped by to see my high school best friend. I hadn't seen him in about 5 years. And when we get to talking, it's like we never not talked, you know what I mean? And he was telling me how,
Thank you, Ms.
you know,
Brooks.
some lady tried to woo him and his boys by cooking for them. And he like, the youngest son spit it out like it was already embarrassing. And then the oldest son knew better, but he kind of gave him the wink on the sly. Like, go ahead and, you know. Right. And then he put it in his mouth and he like, I broke up with her. Like, I couldn't, you're not just gonna feed this to me and my kid.
Okay, you just can't.
Now, he said, you think you KFC. Herbs and spices. I don't like people in the kitchen with me, so it definitely would have to be planned.
Oh, you don't?
No.
My grandma was like that. She did not like nobody in the kitchen. Like, it was
I think
bothersome to her.
That's why we probably get it from too. Like, that was a thing.
It was
like,
bothersome
only
to her.
one person needed, the cook only needed to be in the kitchen.
She would get so mad, get on my way, get on my way.
You at the time, like my grandma would wash dishes in between, which is something I'm not good at. But you know, you had the time
clean as you go.
when run in the kitchen to get something to drink if she was in there while her back was turned. Like hopefully it's a juice box or something, but we always had like Kool-Aid in the picture, so that she'd be over by the glasses. Yeah, you like, because the rules were, if I'm cooking, you should have been in here before or after, but not during.
Shout out to my mother putting the refrigerator right next to the basement door.
She like, don't bother me.
I had to my partner that I need an island built. Because he likes to be in the kitchen, but I need you to sit.
Yeah, sit there.
Or, but if it's a planned meal, like I do feel like those are the things that people forget to do. Like if we don't have any money and we're just watching the Golden Girls for the day, why couldn't we plan to make a meal together? You know, that if we got to be in the house, right? You know, because I think we lose our people. And I want to go back to Miss Bobby when she was saying like people have multiple personalities, and I think we all do. Some of them more than the other. Why not tap into one of those personalities that make your partner feel safe and happy instead of discounting those things? And that's why I asked about the delusional part. Like,
it's okay
if you do like your woman butt naked, I get that. But what's wrong with buy her lingerie? And lingerie ain't expensive unless you Tamu. She probably don't get hers from Temu, but the rest of us will for $3.99.
Tamu get hers. She flew from New York.
I'm sure she does.
Okay. I gotta see this Tamu. I gotta see how she look. You know, I gotta see.
Shout out to
she
Miss
probably
Boyd.
fine and all, but. Yeah. Anyway, so
she got the most gorgeous eyes. I know that.
I bet you she do if she could get her lingerie flew in from New York. So I would just say though, life breakups is not always opposite people neither. It's not always in a relationship. I see myself now.
So you doing the
bending. So now you doing the bending. Shout out to Janet Jackson.
Oh, she killed that line.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
On the movie.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so you doing the bending.
She was a little more whacker than that. And I'm gonna give you so you doing the bending.
Okay,
that was the most emotional Janet ever.
She's a wardrobe stylist.
Well, first off, Tama, we need to get with you immediately. We have something coming up.
Okay.
I guess Lake know you, so whatever.
Yeah, those are comfy.
I like wife beaters with the nipple coming out on the side. You know what I mean? Oh, they're like Aaron Lawless.
But my thing is, if that's what you like, and I got on my boy shorts, you make sure you smack that ass when I walk by. You know what I mean? Like, it never should be a time this flat ass should walk by and it's not be smacked.
Smack that what leg? Smack that
flat ass. Smack this flat ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Smack this flat ass, bitch. I like it.
Miss Brooks says she's not doing lingerie.
I see no need.
Now here's the thing: what I can say is, with dudes with lingerie, they do not take the time to appreciate it.
No, we
they
don't.
want to
Because
take
they
it
don't
off.
suck nipples anymore.
They want to take it off. They looking for the hole in the
When was the last
outfit.
time you had your neck kissed? It got silent.
Well,
anybody in the comments want to answer? There's a lot of y'all today.
a collective.
Anyway,
I don't know.
Y'all stopped at the same time on a short one even. That was funny. Why you wear on the side of your shirt look like it say Chick-fil-A, but it don't. It's
Shout out to that because I'm hungry. Okay.
I'm like, go Lions. Shit, I don't know what you
Shout
talking
out to the Lions,
That's
man.
all I got. Shout out to them. They going all the way this year.
Shout out to you guys. I'm happy the Oscars ain't on the Lions Sunday. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Because I had 2 shoots on Sunday, and I was mad at myself. And then people were like, we
respectfully, Ms.
love
Brooks.
coming to see you. You be so happy. Your energy is everything. And I'm like, I'm missing the game. I could have shot myself for scheduling them. Like, I don't even want to be here.
Shout out to you. You did Lauren Lewis for those shit.
Yes, and I had an amazing time. Did she tell you I broke her award? We need to get another one.
So we need another one.
Is that possible?
One. Yes.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it offline because I feel so like shit.
You should.
Even though it's
But I'm
made
sure
of
you
shit.
gave them the Lake B experience.
I did
Let's
because
get
that's
it.
what they pay for.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, I just need to know that I won't be shooting on any more Sundays besides the bye week, and the bye week I'll be out of town. So don't ask me for no Sundays until like the second week of February because we'll be playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we going on the way this year. We going.
We about to get out of here.
We going.
And
yes.
We're about to get out of here. But real quick, because I know I'll be talking a lot, but it's Lake Be Everywhere Tuesday. This is my life after a breakup. You know what I mean? If anybody's listening that don't want to comment because they are in the hurt, find your passion. Find something that you like to do that you can get it off your chest and learn how to love yourself through it. Because this go round, I know that I love myself a lot. Even when it hurts, I can love myself through the hurt.
That's right.
That's what's up.
And I need you guys to do the same because we need you here because so many of us are losing our lives. Shout out to Tamika Moore family once again. She was 47 years old. At any given day, it could be any one of us. So fuck what somebody else is doing or not doing for you. Make sure you do for yourself.
Yeah.
And then hopefully find a partner that want to do it with you.
Yeah,
But
I
good
love
luck
that.
with that.
All right.
That was great advice.
Niggas ain't shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sorry. Now, I know we was off, Chanie.
Look, take care of yourself
and each other. Go ahead, Miles. What you got to say?
I said bitches ain't shit. But listen, listen, thank y'all for coming, and we really appreciate y'all. We had a good time today.
Yeah,
and when y'all see me next Tuesday, I will have an award for best podcast
Okay,
host.
period. Shout out to Lake for the topic today.
Don't promise people that.
I know.
She did her biggest one today. Thank
Most of
you.
these people didn't even know who I was last year when my name popped up. It popped up on the
But
screen
they
so
gon'
quick.
know
It was like,
this
talking
year.
to Lake B, somebody else. Like, damn. I gotta be like,
Lake Be Everywhere is gonna be everywhere along with the Poscas on Friday. Make sure y'all are there.
Tickets on
open at
Eventbrite.
6. Yes.
Tickets on Eventbrite.
Tickets are on Eventbrite. Hit up Miles, the team. Get your tickets.
Yes.
We out here. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Happy birthday, King.
Happy birthday, King.
Happy birthday,
and happy belated birthday to Miss Monique's daughter as well and Richard's daughter. Have a great day.
You said like they separate daughters. Shout out
the
to
one he
Monet.
had and the one
Shout
she
out
had.
to the
Life
Heaths.
after breakup.
Shout out to Let me not put that out there. Their relationship is going very good. It's
Yes,
thriving.
they
Shout
do.
out to the Heaths and
Yes.
shout out to their daughter.
Monet, but that's what's up. All right, then we out. Peace.
He's so great.
Drink water.
Okay.
Rise and grind. Wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday. Great conversation, guest appearances. 'Cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up.